Well, where is he? Do I need to... Wait, someone's here. We'll talk later.
What a fascinating shop.
Oh, someone there? A customer, perhaps? Oh, dear, my old eyes can't see very well.
Bee's costume shop was a stuffy, gaunt little place. Nothing but a counter and some threadbare costumes lining the walls. An older cat stood behind the counter, slightly hunched and draped in either clothing or repurposed curtains. She should be able to help me.
Ja, und es sieht wirklich so aus, als würde Tabby für Cuddles was empfinden. Aber der, keine Ahnung. Schwierig.
A whole lot of extra costumes. Yeah, those don't look very interesting. Neglect. Lots of neglect.
Vernachlässigung, okay.
Oh, I must tell Cuddles to come here for the rest of his pirate outfit. It appears the last pirate to rent this spilt some hot sauce on it.
Okay. Kann man?
This costume still has its label. None of those costumes are missing a label.
Nee.
Capes and boots? I have to give her credit. Those are the bits people always overlook on costumes. I don't really have time to rent capes or boots.
Die Zeit hier gerade sich umzuschauen?
Well, the capes wouldn't be too bad, but the boots? Ew.
Okay. Lass mich raten, da dürfen wir eh nicht rein?
Must be where the rest of the costumes are kept. I'm not an employee.
Oh, you're a licker, are you, dearie?
Ups, gut erkannt. Ich dachte, sie kann nicht mehr so gut sehen.
Is that a real mummy? I have no pressing need to be covered in bandages right now. A tongue should never go near that.
Warum nicht?
Oh, what a sweet-looking old lady. Oh, hello.
Oh, there you are. Welcome, welcome to Poor Bee's costume shop. I'm Beatrice, the owner, but please call me Poor Bee. I'm terribly poor, you see.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Now, don't you be worried about poor old Bee. She's a tough nut. She'll soldier on, always has, and always will. And who knows? Perhaps someday she'll save up enough money to be a millionaire. Wouldn't that be lovely?
I'm sure it would. And good luck working towards that.
Okay. Ist ein ziemlich großer Laden.
Sorry if this is a bit too personal, but this is a very large and elaborate shop. Can't you just sell it if you're struggling with money?
Oh, no, my dear, I could never do that. This shop was bequeathed to me by my grandmama on the day of my birth, as she lay dying of being extremely poor. She said that her final wish was for me to take her shop, as she had done for her own grandmama.
Oh, wait, your grandmother got this shop from her grandmother? And you're, no offense, but you're no spring kitten. So that makes this shop over 200 years old. I thought this whole district was only built 2 decades ago. On top of a waste dumping site. That was itself on top of a swamp.
Silly me, my poor brain, you know. Did I say grandmama? I meant grandsister.
That's not a thing.
Nein. Nehmen wir an, nicht ganz ab, hä? Hast du irgendwelche verdächtigen Kunden?
Do cats of a suspicious disposition ever come here?
Suspicious how, my dear?
Anyone who gave you the feeling they might be up to no good.
Oh, no. I don't think anyone like that comes in here, dearie. It's mostly my regulars, cats, who need to dress up.
Such as?
Mr. Drambo, the photographer, who loves to dress up like a tiger. He's so petite, but he does do his best to look intimidating. Bless him. Then there's Sir Alfonso with the monocle and the top hat. He's terribly proper.
Sir Alfonso? Since when? We don't have royalty anymore. Ugh, I'm starting to dislike him as much as Cuddles does.
And the Count de Guilty, who always rents a skin-tight, black and white, striped number, a face mask, and a hemp bag with swag written on it.
The Count de Guilty. I mean, come on.
Oh, don't hold the name against him, dearie. It's not his fault. The de Guilties are part of the bedrock of this city. Have been for years. Their soirees are to die for. I assume.
Mhm. Ja, alle ganz unverdächtig.
That's all for now.
Ja.
No Sabi mask. I'm disappointed. I really have no need to disguise myself.
Hm.
They'll just taste like glue and cloth. Ugh.
Toll, was können wir hier dann noch? Da kommen wir nicht rein. Nö, und größer ist der Laden auch nicht. Ist Kostümladen. Und hier muss das Schild stammen, das Cuddles gefunden hat. Hoffentlich lässt mich der Besitzer einen schnellen Blick in die Aufzeichnung werfen. Das wird dort wohl ein Problem sein, ne? Die Eigentümer des Kostümladens gefunden. Arme Bee. Seltsamer Name. Seltsame alte Lady. Ich glaube, sie hat nicht viele Besucher. Wegmache doch mal das Schild.
I'd just like to ask about this label if you don't mind. It's got the name of your shop on it.
Oh, a lost label from poor Bee's costume shop?
Well, it just says Bee's Costume Shop. I didn't know about your money troubles until now. Did you rename the shop to reflect your financial status?
Oh, dearie me. Did I? Poor Bee just decided that since she's definitely not a millionaire, she'd let people know. In case someone came in here looking for an autograph from a rich person, like one of those wonderful Meg Thridens I'm always reading about in the newspapers.
Right. So, this label is quite important.
You didn't, did you? Expect a millionaire to be working here? Because I'm just poor Bee and awfully far from being a millionaire. I can't even imagine what it's like to be rich. I assume you'd be able to buy the servants new clothes for every day, instead of only once a month. That's the dream.
Yes, I expect it's quite nice.
I mean, if I was from that terribly well-respected and very wealthy Meg Theridon clan, I wouldn't need to work another day in my life. Why would they even own a costume shop to fill with their long, empty days with? No. Bee works hard every day, scraping together a handful of monies to afford some water.
I think you were going to say caviar.
Was I? These terrible eyes of mine. I meant caviar water. Yes, just run-of-the-mill, everyday caviar water for all of poor bees working hard.
Of course. Of course.
Mhm. Das betont sie doch ein bisschen zu offensichtlich, hä?
So, I'm following up on this label as part of a murder investigation. It was attached to a mouse suit.
A mouse suit? I don't, can I see it?
Yes, of course. If you have a name or an address for me, that would be ideal. But if you don't keep records, I'd be okay with...
My records? I keep meticulous records, dearie. But, oh, what is this? Hello? What's that? At my shop? Where the nice cat just came to ask about the mouse suit? Yes, immediately! Oh, my dear, I've just received terrible news. There's been a murder here, too.
What? Someone phoned to tell you there's been a murder here. What happened? Have you called the police? Was that them now?
The police wouldn't get here in time. I can't take the chance that the killer might escape again. You're the only one who can help me.
Me? What can I do? And what do you mean again? And why didn't you mention any of this before we started speaking? What is happening?
There's no time to waste, dearie. Light your best detective cigar and let's make sure this scallywag is caught.
I don't smoke, and I'm not qualified to...
Flip-flop. Who needs qualifications? All you need is a steadfast belief in your own moral code. That way, if other people disagree, they're just wrong.
That doesn't sound like a very good system.
Nicht vertrauenserweckend. Ich habe B das Schild gezeigt, aber dann hat sie gesagt, dass es einen Mord gab. Ich weiß nicht genau, was hier los ist, aber sie scheint besorgt zu sein. Also überprüfe ich das lieber. Aha, sie scheint besorgt zu sein. Kann ich mir das Buch angucken? Warum? Sie ist gerade nicht da. Kann ich nicht in ihre Aufzeichnung?
Oh, who can help this poor shop owner solve this dastardly crime?
What am I seeing?
I know, dear, I know. It is hard to witness. Cheese grater Bill, he's struck again. Poor old Sammy Manichino was just minding his own business when suddenly... Cheese grater sounds, cheese grater sounds, cheese grater sounds. His torso was gone.
Are you serious? That's just a mannequin.
Oh, no, don't listen to her, Sammy. Your expression might look a little wooden, but Mama knows you've got a heart of gold.
So, if I help you solve this crime, you'll give me the information I want?
Oh, yes, dearie, my mind will be much more settled once I know the killers behind bars.
All right, then.
First, we need to find out if dear Sammy saw anything.
Was? Ich weiß ja nicht. Also, eine Schaufensterpuppe namens Sammy Mannequin wurde ermordet Seine Leiche wurde von jemandem namens K Käserelber Bild leben. Hä? Und den muss ich finden. Es wird ein langer Tag. Okay. Hier gibt's ein bisschen was. Zum Anschauen. Oh, der Reihe nach. Ich bin ja nicht so.
I guess that's the skyline of Melodrama City. Population 2. Plus 1 mannequin. Ooh, it's barely propped up. It'll fall down if I mess with it.
Mhm.
A dismembered mannequin. So, I hear you've been murdered. Tell me about that.
Oh, Sammy. Sammy! Sammy, can you hear me? Bee. Oh, darling, Bee. I can. I'm still here, Bee, but I think it got me. It's so dark, Bee. I can't see. How bad is it?
Are you doing a voice?
Oh, Sammy, it's just a scratch. You'll make it, don't you worry. He finally got me. Bee, like he said he would. All those years ago when we was both working in the kitchen. Bill was always jealous of my potato peeling gig, Bee. He knew people respected potato peelers more than those cheese wranglers. Perhaps it is my time, Bee. Perhaps I deserve this, Bee. No, Sammy, please. Don't talk like that. I've got the smartest girl detective in the city on the case. We'll find Bill and make him ungrate you, and you'll be back to peeling taters in no time.
Excuse me, girl detective?
You do that, Bee. You find him and you make him pay. Sammy? Oh, Sammy! No!
Very moving. What now?
Oh, I just can't bear to lose Sammy. Quickly now, quick! See if you can heal him.
Heal him? He's missing a torso! And didn't he just die?
Less whiffle waffle, girl. Sammy's bleeding out.
I mean, this is clearly a thing. But who knows how much longer this will take if I interrupt the, investigation. Not a good idea.
Mit dem?
Convenient. I mean, this is clearly a...
Nee, also gut.
This way, dearie. No, dearie. This way, dearie. No.
Warum will sie uns davon abhalten?
No. No. No.
Hey, so? How's things?
Can't you see he's in pain? I see a light, Bee. Should I go towards it?
Oh, still alive. The healing powers of time, huh?
Oh, Sammy, you stay away from those lights, Sammy. Don't you dare go to them. Don't you dare. No. You make them come for you, you hear? So bright. We've got to save him. Hurry!
Geh ins Licht. er aber nicht, wenn sie uns hindern will, weiter hinten zu suchen.
No, dearie.
Wir haben das ganze Areal, wo wir gucken könnten, und sie sagt dauernd nein. Schwierig.
It's barely prop.
Dann sollte es runterfallen. Nichts mitnehmen? Wäre das nicht ein bisschen gemein, Teddy?
Not a good idea. The most normal cheese grater imaginable. I mean, this is clearly a thing. But who knows how much longer this will take if I interrupt the, invest.
Ja, das kennen wir. Ich habe mit Sammy gesprochen. Er ist offenbar an der Himmelstür. Ich muss ihn irgendwie heilen. Du glaubst, wir sind an dem Punkt, wo das dann schon als Notwerk gelten würde?
It's hard to imagine being able to threaten someone who doesn't have a body. Or is it?
Schade. Vielleicht müssen wir mit ihr nochmal
So,
reden.
what do I need to...
Heal him!
Hier liegt aber auch weiter nichts rum.
The brightness is potato-shaped, calling me!
Hilfe! Probieren wir es
I
mal.
can't just go around punching things. I'm not a Montague.
Hä?
No, dearie.
Ein Bild da hinten?
This way, dearie.
Als will sie uns davon fernhalten. Das heißt, wir übersehen doch davon bloß irgendwas bloß. So unanständig. Was soll ich noch groß machen? Das ist jetzt gerade ein bisschen nervig. Genau, und dann wird er sich sehr wahrscheinlich das Drama wiederholen, wenn wir eine andere Put machen.
I suppose I can use these as makeshift bandages. Anything to get this over with faster.
Au. Also gut. Sammy.
There we go, Sammy. You're all batched up, just like your old self. Abby, I don't feel so good. It's time to touch the light. Shh, Sammy, you rest now.
Did he just die a second time? Wait, I forgot. I don't care. What now?
We need evidence to bring Cheese Gray to build justice. Search the crime scene, dearie. There's got to be something.
Why do you need me to do all of this? Can't I just go wait in the...
No, no, dearie. It's very important that you help me. Nobody else can. You have to stay with me until this is fully solved. Why, what if the murderer came back?
All right, whatever.
Dürfen wir jetzt?
Oh, look. A cheese grater. Could this be a clue? Oh, I wonder.
It must be. Look on the side. There's a maker's stamp. Why, this cheese grater was made by Snoutboggle Industries. But how can that be? As you know, my dear, as we all know, Duke Fenwick Snoutboggle only makes utensils for the very wealthy. There's no way Sammy could have afforded a high-end cheese grater like this on his potato peeler's salary. Must be the murder weapon. There's only one villain that would dare wield it with such impunity. This is proof that Cheese Grater Bill has returned.
Yes, naturally.
But, alas! Oh, no. How will we find out where he is? There's only one thing for it, dearie. We'll have to confront Snoutboggle directly. We'll make him squeal.
Let's...
This way, dearie.
Okay, nächste Station.
Snoutboggle, oh, you rotter. You fiend. Sammy's dead, and I know you're involved. Tell me what you know about Cheese Grater Bill, or else I'll give you a paw cosh right up the old finagle alley.
Be, you hideous old poor person! How dare you accuse me of impropriety? Cannot you see how much money I have? Of course I'm innocent!
As innocent as a thieving chambermaid. Why, I ought to write a stern letter about you to all the papers. All of them. But that's enough good cop. Show him the old one, too, dearie. Get him to tell us where Cheese Grater Bill is.
Was er sagen, da hinten, wo Bill drüber steht? Gut.
Do you grate your ice, too?
Grated ass? Like the filthy proletariat? If I had a monocle, you beastly sauvage, it would have dropped! You leave my morning juice alone, swan!
Oh mein Gott. Was sind wir hier reingeraten?
Ooh, smells like it would burn my tongue off.
Ja, dann.
Come here often? Perhaps you're Sammy sometimes. You know stuff. Gimme.
You cannot prove nothing!
Wirklich?
Behold, a cheese grater.
You see this, you sassy hornflogger? It's got your name all over it.
Actually, the name's just in the corner.
A cheese grater? Pah! Why, there must be Deeks cheese graters in this city. The poor are simply riddled with la grater du fromage. You'll never pin that on me!
You leave us with no choice then, Snoutboggle. He knows where Bill is, dearie. I know he does. We'll have to rev him up a little.
And by we, you mean me?
If you would, dearie, I'm just so poor and old and poor.
Meinst du, dass Cuddles so abgelenkt ist mit seiner Flamme, wie auch immer, dass er gar nicht mitkriegt, dass wir gerade in Bedrängnis sind? Naja, da muss damit rechnen. Hat eine lange Nacht gehabt und nee, aber könntest recht haben.
Yeah, nibbling on a mannequin's ear? Not how I expected to spend today.
Leave these perky little ears alone, you beast!
Wirklich kommen wir nachher ins Büro zurück und ihm fällt auch gar nicht auf, dass wir weg waren. Nö. Tabby sagt dann schön, was er rausgefunden hat und er... Ja, danke. Ich mach da mal weiter.
Come here often? Perhaps you're Sammy sometimes.
Nee, mit ihm
I
sprechen.
have said my piece. Get these filthy poor paws away from moi.
Konfrontieren wir nochmal.
He's stubborn and won't talk.
Stubborn as my knighthood, cad!
I thought you were a duke.
Offer plopper, my dueling glove! I am beset upon.
We can gab later, dear. There's a murder needs solving.
Also gut, müssen wir weiter mit.
Oh, a tweaky little tickle from a tricky city slicker. You cannot break me. I am rich and I j'adore la fig.
Brauchst aber nicht so brüllen.
I have said my piece. Get these filthy poor paws away from moi.
Ich komme so aber nicht weiter.
You leave my morning juice alone, swan.
Wenn ich hier hintergehe, heißt es ganz sicher, ich soll zurück.
This way, dearie.
Wir brauchen doch ganz sicher was vorne. Vorhin waren es die Bandagen. Oh, Bagel will nicht reden. Und es ist mein Job, dafür zu sorgen. Bea hat gesagt, sie ist zu alt und arm, um zu helfen. War ja klar. Ein Bein oder so reiben? Wir können weiter gar nichts machen. Wenn ich gucke, da wo die Lupe ist, das sind die ganzen Punkte, mit denen wir interagieren können. Das war's. Könnt höchstens mal die Käsereibe nehmen und... Nee. Ist vorne irgendwas, was wir mitnehmen können? Weil wenn wir für den einen die Verbände hatten.
This doesn't cater for the significant proportion of pirates with 2 missing eyes.
Jetzt kommt schon wieder der Schlagring.
A whole lot of extra costumes. Yeah, those don't look very interesting. A whole lot.
Ja. Und zwar so ein Seil, aber da geht nichts. Die Masken.
I really have no need to disguise myself.
Nein. Da nicht. Die Umhänge.
I don't need either of those.
Wir brauchen nichts davon.
I really have no need to disguise myself.
Nö. Die Mumie hatten wir ja schon.
Well, don't want to take too much. The whole thing could unravel. Like Bee's mind.
Bleiben ja nur die Kostüme.
None of those costumes are missing a label.
Das wissen wir.
Hmm.
Bei den oberen auch.
I'd look very swashbuckling in this, I'm sure.
Nö. Mehr gibt es hier nicht. Weil was gesagt wird, wiederholt sich ja auch. Und normal nach. Dann müssen wir irgendwas anderes machen.
Oh, a tweaky little tickle from a tricky city slicker. You cannot break me. I am rich and I j'adore la fig. It will take more than that to make me talk.
Really? More than the loss of your head.
I feel like we've almost broken him, dearie. Again.
We've very clearly broken him quite a lot, actually, but sure.
No, please, s'il vous plaît, not the toes, or the hands, or the split. All right, I'll tell you everything.
Hurry up, then.
Cheese Grater Bill is forming La Gang. A gang. He's got big ambitions. Soon, nobody will be able to buy cheese in this city without Bill getting a slice of the money, not the cheese. Although, since I think since he'll control all the cheese as well. I mean, that is implied.
Truly a monster. Where is he, I wonder? Could it possibly be in this suspiciously dark area next to us?
I'll never tell! Jamais! All right, you convinced me. He's holed up at the old Cheddar House, near the old train tracks.
Oh, dearie, you did it. We've tracked Bill down. Time to face this curdled villain and avenge dear Sammy.
Hooray! When we started this journey all those minutes ago, I hardly believed we'd ever get here.
To the Cheddar House.
Yeah, to the place. Or wherever.
There he is, standing villainously next to those old train tracks. And, oh, no! He's brought every cheese grater in town. If we get too close, he'll shred us.
The horror.
We've got you at last, Cheese Grater Bill. You've scraped your last rind. You're too late, Bee. Maybe if you weren't so poor, you'd have gotten here faster. When the train arrives, I'm gonna load it up with cheddar and drive it straight into town, see? There will be as much cheese as anyone could want, but not a single grater to cut it with, see? Oh, you monster! What sort of beast could even devise such a plan? I cannot let you do this. The people deserve better. They deserve Gouda. Stop him, dearie, by any means necessary.
Okay.
Mit allen nötigen Mitteln aufhalten. Oh mein Gott. Wo sind wir denn hier reingeraten? Darf ich?
This one's affixed quite securely. First time for everything. Or is it?
Schade.
Controls for the modeled train, I'd guess.
Mhm.
Ah, yes. The utterly deadly Tiny Train Express.
Unglaublich, ja?
So you're the villain, and I use that word very loosely.
Nyuk, 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 nyuk. Cheese, plots, mustache twirling, see?
Enlightening.
Käsereibe auf die Gleise, damit der Zug entgleist. Wäre eine Idee. Wir haben ja... Können wir das Getränk mitnehmen?
You leave my morning juice alone!
Nein, können wir nicht mitnehmen. Bei der Käsereibe war es ja so.
It would be appropriate to have the train deliver a cheese grater, if this wasn't all a sham. Those do not...
Schade. War eine Idee, aber nein. Dann reden wir halt mal mit Bill.
So you're the villain, and I use that word...
Nyuk, 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 nyuk. Cheese, plots, mustache twirling, see?
Enlightening. Are we done?
Tie him up. We can't let him escape to enact his evil plan.
Really?
Not yet, my dear. The time will come.
Noch nicht, okay. Dürfen wir vielleicht die Käsereibe mit Bill?
If I had the time, or cared, I could grate his torso off.
Das Ding über der Mumie? Konnten wir es vorhin zwar nicht nutzen, wäre aber eine Idee. Wie in manchen alten Wildwest-Filmen, hä? Und dann einmal festketten auf den Schienen und ja. Nein. Nein. Ist dabei geblieben. Wir können uns auch keine Bandagen mehr holen.
Well, don't want to take too much. The whole thing could unravel. Like Bee's mind.
Ah, Mann. Oma?
I don't really have time to rent capes or boots.
Nö. Ich weiß es nicht. Dann quatschen halt mal mit Bill. Wird wohl keinen Weg drumherum führen.
You'll never catch me!
But you're not trying to escape.
I'll ride the cheddar train to Freedom Town! Quick, dear! He's getting away! Leave him, dearie. Being flattened by a choo-choo is better than he deserves.
Also gut, dann dürfen wir jetzt die Fernbedienung nutzen.
Not yet, my dear. The time will come.
Es ist besser als das, was er verdient.
You'll never catch me!
But you're not trying to escape.
I'll ride the cheddar train to Freedom Town! Quick, dear! He's getting away!
Ne, Liebes, er entkommt. Die Fernbedienung darf ich nicht nutzen. Den
No,
Zug?
dearie, don't go near the train! You'll be crushed.
So tempted.
Ja.
If I had the time, or cared, I could grate his torso off. It would be appropriate to have the train deliver a cheese grater, if this wasn't all a sham.
Ja, er wird entkommen. Es ist ganz dringend.
That won't work. Those don't go together.
Ist nicht zusammen. Den haben wir ja schon genutzt. Ich glaube kaum.
I'm above punching a cat when he's down, so I'm definitely above doing it to a mannequin. Or am I? That won't work. Those do not.
Ach, Mano.
Even if I punch the train off the tracks, it won't end this. Or will it?
Geht ja nicht. Weil wenn ich Bill ansehen mache, kommt da was.
Someone's fallen and they can't get up, huh?
Und wenn man mit dem Sprechen kommt, wieder dasselbe.
Leave him, dearie. Being flattened by a choo-choo is better than he deserves.
Ist besser als das, was er verdient. Ich kann aber die Fernbedienung nicht nutzen. Ich kann den Zug nicht starten. Was fehlt uns dann? Die Kleidung vorne und Co. können wir nicht nutzen. Gute Frage.
Not yet, my dear. The time will come.
Jetzt nicht, aber wohl später.
No, dearie, don't go near the train.
So
Und mehr gibt's da nicht.
You leave my morning juice alone, Swan!
Jetzt will ich aber nicht nochmal sprechen. Irgendwas fehlt uns hier. Ich gucke nochmal nach, aber Unterkante ist wieder was ganz Bescheidenes. Demi, wen meinst du? Ah,
The light.
nee.
you're alive again, are you?
Tell my potatoes I love them. Oh.
Oh well.
Wir haben die Bandagen wieder. Wir brauchten was zum Festschnüren, gell? Oh. Das. Auf die Logik sollen wir jetzt erst mal kommen. Also gut, Bill.
No! You trapped me! My plan is ruined!
Sure. So, are we done, Bee?
Good work, dearie. Time to deliver the justice he deserves.
Okay, so we're done here? Time for my thing? That's more than a little disturbing. If I was Cuddles, what would I do now? Well, lick the train until it short circuits, probably, but apart from that...
Oh, hey there, weird train cat. I'm just gonna slip away and go check out your hiring record. See? No need to do anything. I got this. See you later. Cuddles out.
Woohoo! This is the worst record keeping I've seen since Cuddles' desk. Lemur suit. Koala suit. Milk suit? Aha! Mouse suit! And the last person to rent it was... Whiskers. But these aren't names, they're just random sentences. Well, that one I know, actually. And that one... Oh, wait, that one too. Oh!
Dearie, what are you doing? Those are my private records. Put that down. Get your dirty paws off my things.
Sorry, I mean, thank you. Brilliant. I need to go. Also, I know you're a secret millionaire, and if you ever want to put your money to good use, you can give a donation to Nutter Butter Investigations. It's a worthwhile cause, Kate. Thank you. Bye-bye. Sir, Cuddles.
Ah, shush. Hey, Tabby. Not too loudly, okay? Desiree's resting. We stayed up late talking about Max Full Power. Well, I mean, I guess I did most of the talking.
Oh, she's still here?
Yes. Why would you say it like that?
Never mind, sir. I got what we need, despite Beatrice.
Who?
The owner of the costume shop, one of the Megatherodons. Please don't ask for details. It's too soon for me to relive it.
Oh, Tybald's aunt. Yikes. He made her sound pretty mad. But you found out who rented the Mousezilla suit, right?
Not directly. Beatrice's records were terrible, but she did have papers naming all the suits she has, and apart from Mousezilla, get this, she also rents out a milk suit.
Oh, Duncan, of course! He rents his suit from a suit rental shop, that monster.
What? No, sir, I don't think that... Oh, never mind. It means that Duncan is probably Mousezilla.
Oh, of course, yeah, that would make sense. Of course he'd get all his suits from the same place. Was his name on the list of renters?
That's just it, sir. It wasn't. The page just had a long list of random phrases written down. Or so I thought until I got to the end. The very latest entry? A gentle cat in the desert.
His real name is A Gentle Cat in the Desert? Oh, this naming crisis in the city has really gotten quite a lot out of control.
No, sir. When I saw that, I double-checked all the other phrases on the list and remembered some of them from my trip to the university. They were all film titles. Then I remembered you saying that Duncan seems to have a scrambled memory.
Understatement of the year.
Right. So think about it, sir. A cat with memory issues who sells drugs on the side and rents a suit from the same place every time to do it. Now, this next bit is conjecture, right? But from what I know from friends, drug dealers literally always have a password you need to know before they'll sell to you.
Yeah, the cat at the Emporium mentioned he needed a password when he dealt Fluff.
Yes! I knew it! And those get changed often for security, I bet. So whoever gives Duncan the stuff to sell probably hammers the passphrases into his head to make sure he remembers. And then, when he rents suits, he writes down film titles instead of his name, as if...
They're stuck in his head. Tabby, you genius. The fluff supplier uses film titles as passphrases. That's, well, actually, how does that help?
A gentle cat in the desert, sir. I think we went completely down the wrong path. Edgar wasn't looking into his father's past. He'd figured out the current passphrase.
And he had a meeting scheduled with the Catulets for that same night. Oh, with the photo and the passphrase. He was gonna give them both to the Catulets. They would have been able to set a trap for Duncan, figure out who was supplying him. Someone must have decided they didn't want that to happen.
Sir, we don't know how often the passphrase changes. It might already have. We need to capitalize on this immediately.
You're right. I need to find Duncan. If the passphrase really is the only thing he can remember, perhaps I can jolt some more information out of him with it. Okay, I'll go try to find him right now. Great work, Tabster, really. Oh, and if Desiree wakes up, tell her she can stay as long as she needs, and I'll see her when I get back.
Wow. Und das alles wegen so einer, naja, leicht verrückten Dame. Die in Wirklichkeit, wie es aussieht, Millionärin ist. Auf weh. Da soll man draufkommen. Sieht so aus, als hätte Duncan Anzüge als Verkleidung für seinen Nebenjob als Drogendealer benutzt. Zeit, ihn zu konfrontieren und ein paar Antworten zu bekommen. Er muss irgendwo in der Stadt sein. Okay, so groß ist die Stadt ja nicht. Nein. Wow. Alles andere abgeschlossen. Okay. Wieder die falsche Taste. Tabby, gut gemacht.
What was it I needed to do next?
Go and find Duncan, sir. He's the key.
Er ist der Schlüssel.
Best to give Desiree some time to rest. I can come back later.
Da hätte ich jetzt gerne mal Mäuschen gespielt, wie man so schön sagt. Also geht's jetzt dann wirklich ins Finale, gell? Nicht schlecht. Das heißt, jetzt jagen wir erstmal Duncan und dann? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Aber ein bisschen was, so wie es aussieht, haben wir dann noch. Wie weit sind wir denn, wenn ich nach der Länge gehe? Geht. Aber ich glaube, das heben wir uns für nächste Woche auf. Ich hoffe ja, dass wir nicht zu schnell durch sind. Das sehen wir dann. Wir machen Feierabend für heute. Nach der alten Dame, um Gottes Willen, da brauchen wir alle etwas Entspannung, um runterzukommen. Das war eine ganz schwierige Aufgabe auf eine gewisse Art. Nee. Wer könnte das dann wirklich der Mörder sein? Bartholomew der Vater? Danken? Dass er als Mäusedealer so durchgeknallt ist, dass er nicht mehr wusste, was er machte? Warum hatte Bartholomew aber dann die Mordwaffe, wie es aussah, bei sich im Tresor? Wollte er der Sache selber auf den Grund gehen? Ist eine gute Frage. Ich weiß es nicht. Beantworten wir nächste Woche Samstag. In dem Sinne, vielen, vielen lieben Dank fürs Mitmachen im Chat, fürs Loggen, fürs Dabeisein und eine wunderschöne gute Nacht an alle. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Freue mich drauf. Tschüss.